Hey guys, welcome back to The Brickly Wire. I'm your host, Braden. In this episode, we're going to have 3 segments, and we're going to be going over the piece-by-piece movie, a few LEGO leaks, and some general LEGO news. Let's go ahead and cue the intro. Before we get into the timestamps for the 3 segments in this video, make sure to like the video, comment down below if you think I missed anything, make sure to subscribe for future videos, and make sure to turn on those notifications to get notified next Sunday about Brickly Wire episode number 8. Let's go ahead and get into our 3 segments. And segment number 1 this week, we're going to be going over a few LEGO leaks. In segment number 2, we're going to be going over the piece-by-piece movie. And in segment number 3, we're going to be going over general LEGO news. Let's go ahead and transition into segment number 1. Alright guys, in segment number 1, we have 3 LEGO leaks, which the first one here is going to be a Star Wars magnet. This comes from TheBrickPost. It's a 25 years of LEGO Star Wars. It is actually basically the design on my t-shirt here on a magnet. It's pretty cool. This will be available for insider members in the reward center. It will set you back 2,250 insider points. So if you'd like to do that, I would assume you just head right on over to lego.com and go into your VIP section to find out more information. All right, next up we have Galactus versus Fantastic Four. This will be a 9+ set. It will retail for $59.99. It will be coming out in April of 2025. It will come with 427 pieces. This comes from Lego Minecraft Go. This should be pretty cool. Hopefully, Marvel starts to ramp up sets again for production of the new upcoming movies that are slated to be releasing soon. I would assume this is the first one on the block here, which is going to be that Galactus versus Fantastic Four. I cannot wait for this movie. I think it will be really good. And Galactus is one of the few Marvel villains that has not been properly done. So I'm excited to see that. And then our third and final leak for this week is going to be 75308 Spider-Man Mech versus Anti-Venom. Be retailing for $14.99 and will be coming out in January of 2025. The mech is designed off the PS4 game, but there's no figure to reflect that. That comes from PalNet. With that being said, let's go ahead and transition into segment number 2. Alright guys, the piece-by-piece movie has now been released this Friday, October 11th. Many fans rushed to theaters to go see the premiere opening night of Piece by Piece, the Pharrell Williams bi-topic movie, and surprisingly, it's debuting at 93% Rotten Tomatoes. Now, there are some other scales that reflect a more probably accurate scale, being more to 70 to 80%, but Rotten Tomatoes 93%, that says quite a bit to start off. Hopefully my reason of addressing the Rotten Tomatoes percentage is that I'm hoping that the Lego company sees that people love Lego movies, and hopefully this is an incentive for them to make more in the future. Specifically, I really hope we get a Lego Batman 2 someday, but other than that, I think there are many other Lego movie projects that they can make in the future. In fact, that might be a fun video to try to come up with some Lego movies that they can make. I'll put that in my video making list. But let's go ahead and address 3 reviews that were the top rated reviews that I found. First, we're going to go over the first one here. While its flaws are rooted in what it avoids, its marriage of topic and form yields a blast of positivity in a way that perfectly suits its withholding subject, granting his interviews the kind of depth and creativity embodied by his music. That comes from IGN. There's more to that if you'd like to read on. The next one is Williams' playful genre-bending music that mixes post-soul cool with skater sensibilities is probably more than a live-action narrative could contain. In the hands of director Morgan Neville, however, the story of Williams' life lacks specificity and substance. Okay, that comes from robertebert.com. Then the third and final one I'll address is it's a film that's serious about play and humble about the need for joy. Piece by Piece is quite simply spectacularly brilliant. That is coming from Collider by Jason Gorber. So it sounds like it's got some narrative flaws, and it sounds like it's skipping around some things, but the overall idea that I am getting from this is that it's a really fun movie. So make sure you guys rush to the theater to go see Pharrell Williams' new bi-topic movie, Piece by Piece. Let's go ahead and transition to our third and final segment for this week. Okay, guys, we have 3 general LEGO news stories from this week. The first one being the remastered LEGO Harry Potter game. I addressed this a few episodes back that we would be getting this. Is now available as of October 8th of this week. The remastered 2 games that came together, it's years 1 through 8, I believe, are now out. So you can, or 7, sorry about that, are now out that you can go play. They are remastered. From what I can tell, the graphics are not that much different, but it is remastered. I believe the remastered is primarily for this, which is it's available to play on PS5, Xbox XS, and PC stream. So I assume the remastered is just the title of saying that basically you can play it on more updated consoles now. Perhaps the graphics are slightly better, but from the pictures that I'm seeing, not really. It looks the exact same to me, but that's just my honest opinion. Go play it and see if you notice any differences, and let me know in the comments below. Our second story, this is probably one of the bigger stories that we have, is the Bricklink Designer Program. Series 6 is now available for voting, and for a limited time, so you gotta hurry on over. I will actually leave a link in the description for you to follow, so stop everything you're doing, go vote right now for the Bricklink Designer Program Series 6. You have until October 18th at noon Pacific time. Vote tallies are secret. So basically, if you're not aware, basically what happens is you vote on sets, they then review them, and they pick 5, and then they produce them. So right now, we're in the middle of the crowd support. It started on October 7th. It ends on October 18th. The review is from October 18th to November 18th. So it takes them a month to review it. Then on November 18th, the 5 designs that they pick and choose will be announced. So Series 6, there's 296 designs to choose from. I have personally looked through some. I'll put a few on screen. There are some really nice ones, guys, so make sure if you are interested in getting a harder to build set or something that's a little bit more rare in your collection that is a little bit more of a challenging build for yourself, make sure that you get what you want by going and voting right now. You can find the link in the description below. All right, let's move on to our third and final general LEGO news story. Again, this is a shorter week, not a lot of news or things really happened this week, other than the fact that there's not much to report on with this, other than the fact that Prime Day did happen this past week. And all I want to know is, what'd you pick up? I know a lot of people pick up some sets that they were hopefully waiting to get a better deal on, and definitely probably capitalized on that ability to do so on Prime Day. I saw a lot of really nice discounts on a lot of really good sets. I think one of the highlights that I saw was that the Star Destroyer was selling for $111. That was retailing for $160. So right in time for the holiday season. I'm sure that we will see discounts like that similarly for Black Friday, which is upcoming next month. But Prime Day is now over, and there are still a few sales that are available, but you will not be getting any of the 40% off sales that were available during those 2 days. But if you got anything really cool, let me know down in the comments below, or tag me on Instagram at TheBrickPost. And with that being said, that is all of the news from this week. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video, comment down below on anything that I have mentioned that you should comment down below on. Let's start a quick little conversation in the comments, get you guys involved in the LEGO news from these weeks. Don't forget to check in next Sunday at 2 p.m. CST every single week for your Brickley Wire weekly news. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to turn on those notifications to do so. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great and wonderful day.